Hi Pisces, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing a May general tarot reading for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is a healing and beautiful open space. We welcome you with loving open arms. And if you are returning, welcome back. This is for your Pisces sun, moon, and rising. If you have Venus and Mars and Pisces, this applies to you as well. And if you don't know those placements, I have a link below. It's called cafeastrology.com, and you can find those placements out there. And if you're having trouble with that, you can always shoot me a comment below. And we already had 2 poppers out, so let's get right into it, okay? So we have forgiveness that came out, and we have learning. Wow. Big, that's huge. I love this energy because they both represent heart-related chakras. Forgiving somebody at this moment, this month, Pisces, or someone looking to forgive you, there's a lot of beautiful healing here. You're really looking to forgive someone because there's something that was learned. There's a lesson that's been learned. There's something that you've personally been through to start realizing, hey, it's time for me to forgive this person. You could have possibly understand now where someone could have been coming from. This is also energies where this is allowing you to be really open right now in this month to new knowledge. This is gaining a clear perspective. This is beautiful, because again, this is you're open to new experiences and opportunities right now. You know, it's like a portal has been opened just because your ability to be open to something new at this present time. Wow, that's beautiful. So again, when we're open, we're receiving the gifts from from the universe. It integrates us with our deep wisdom into our life. If this is a time where you were looking to really pursue something that you love and inspire you, the timing right now is definitely on point. So I guess definitely this month, you're either getting back into the things that you really want to do with your life, or this is just reassuring you, if you were even thinking about it, hey, this is that time. Again, this is really about also a month where you're releasing guilt and blame. You're really finding that like deep forgiveness is needed to powerfully open and heal the heart. This is also transforming any barriers so that you can be open, so that you can have this. I keep feeling portals being open this month. And I'm talking about in the most positive, beautiful way possible. Okay? This is also telling us, if you're holding on to any resentments about yourself or others, it only hurts you. Okay? So the only way to really forgive someone is really for you first, to be honest with you. This is, I mean, you don't have to talk to them again or whatever the case. If it's one of those situations where it's like, no, they act, no. Then this forgiveness, this internal forgiveness, forgiving yourself, still opens this portal up. But if you chose to forgive, you're inviting deep healing into your world. Okay? This is really powerful. This is allowing you to open your heart fully up so that all of your worries and pains can be transformed. Okay? So let's get into some tarot. That's beautiful already. Spirit guides, thank you so much for coming into my energy. Please give me additional clarifications and messages for Pisces for May 2019. Additional messages for Pisces. Okay. I have exactly 5. Okay, so, we have some Arcana and Court here. So there's this path that you really want to pursue with the 3 of Wands on the bottom. There's definitely, yes, and then the Chariot at the end. It just seems as though like you have to start realizing you might have to be walking away from something that's really hard to do. Okay? Because with the World card, there's this ending, period. Look, the first card that comes out, there's this ending so that a reward can come out. You've been through everything. You've been through absolutely everything, Pisces. With that World card being the first, it's just like you've saw it all. You've done it all. There's a completion. There's the success. There's this arrival of state of cosmic consciousness. You know what I mean? Like, and that makes sense. Some of you guys are definitely traveling a lot. But again, with this energy of this completion, it's like you realize forgiveness isn't that bad. Some of you guys could be really learning to be more open to forgiving people who really wronged you, or you forgiving yourself. You're literally releasing the resentment because there's something more powerful aligned here and you're well aware of it. Wow, that's so beautiful. With the 7 of Swords in the reverse, there's something that was found out. Again, I always usually, a lot of tarot readers sees that as deception. With the 7 of Swords, someone who deceived you. You finding out, you know what I mean? But again, it's like this balance, this harmony with this temperance here. It's this, oh my God, it's like you are guided. You are protected by angels. Angels is watching over you throughout this process. Yes, someone has wronged you. Yes, we found out, but you're realizing that if this person was I don't know who. All I see is I do see a Capricorn here, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles, but that's it. You know what I mean? I do see fixed energies here, and Saturn influence with the world, and then Sagittarius energy. But I mean, again, with this feminine energy here, whether or not you're a man or woman looking at this, it's definitely gender neutral because we all have feminine and masculine energies. But there's something that, again, and feminine energy is all about creativity. This forgiveness that was on delay for some time because you had to go through everything. I feel like you got your karmic lessons. You start realizing things on such a higher realm. You're opening portals within self to find this deep-seated healing and letting go of the resentment attached to this, because again, you're being followed, you're being guided. This is like a journey. This is a path. That's your destiny. This is beyond you. This path is beyond you. You're meant to be on this path it's like a path of enlightenment. And yes, you're like magnificent. If this is your energy, you're coming up as magnificent, beautiful, intelligent, independent, very highly intelligent, very giving, very generous. Okay. But yeah, with this Knight of Swords in the reverse, there's a lot of drama associated with this energy. Okay, there's a lot of miscommunications, a lot of terrible opposing ideas. This is not a really great communicative card. This Gemini energy, it's like someone's traveling to you, or you traveling to them, to give like this terrible news someone traveled to you to give you some terrible news, and then it created this ending. Or this is just you realizing the whole situation after you come to this very enlightened state, that you realize, like, it's duality here. It's like at one time it's very harmonious, it's very magnificent, it's very secure, it's very loving, it's holistic. And at the same time, the communication is terrible. It's a lot of melodramatic behaviors, a lot of debating, deception, finding out. You know, someone who was not hiding something, but, you know, you feeling defeated after you find out whatever this was. Also with the seven of, I would say the seven of swords here, this also could mean that you're just getting some counsel right now, some good advice, okay? You're getting some really, really great advice. Okay, so let's clarify this. This is pretty interesting. But for the most part, guys, I'm seeing this as just like this huge awakening. You just like get this awakening state. Wow. Two more messages for Pisces. Wow. Jeez. What a powerful reading. Okay. I think this, starting out this month, something had to come to an end because there was just too many quarrels, too many stagnicity, no more passion. Something that just is just lacking passion, lacking opportunities, a lot of disputes and arguing, and it's like, I'm done. Like, you get to this, and I feel like this is a karmic lesson, because it brings in, because of whatever has to be completed here, whatever it is, you know, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, you know, a love offer, a family dispute, whatever that had to come to an end or is coming to an end, is because at the same time you're getting this very karmic lesson from this situation to opening, you're literally opening some very positive portals within yourself. You're getting to this very deep seated underlining root that's causing stagnation in your life, and you're realizing it. You have realized it on the highest of levels. I believe that someone who deceived you, you found out, and then the commitment was broken with the Hierophant in the reverse. Or someone does, again, you're finding advice out or getting advice from someone who's just a bad preacher, a bad counselor, someone is just giving you bad advice that you see as like a ordained person, whether it's a religious pope, Kemetic priest, priestess, it can even be a therapist, whomever that you choose. But again, it's like some kind of bad advice that you're receiving. Or this is just, again, a separation just due to somebody's weaknesses. They're just, there's some sort of weakness here. But at the same time, there's something extremely new that's coming in that. So again, you're going through this like transformation. You're like literally swapping lives. It's so interesting because there's this new cup of love, this new love offer. It's a beautiful beginning with something that's extremely harmonious. And it comes through forgiving someone and learning the experience. This could be the experience that you've had with them, and through forgiving them, you get this new, beautiful, beautiful new beginning with them. There's something that you're breaking free from. Maybe you broke free from someone that you still want in your life. And again, the forgiveness, something that they did wrong that was a weakness, you're realizing that you're just feeling stagnant without them. You're feeling not passionate without them. And that's why this forgiveness is out here, and learning the mistakes that they have made to create something new, because it seems like they do balance you. You guys can, it's like a yin and yang thing. It's divine, even with the spiritual component to it. It's very spiritual here. And maybe you broke free from somebody that you really thought was very secure, very magnificent, intelligent. But at the same time, even though you guys had so much collaborations, you could connect on like even a financial level, trading each other's, like you guys are both masters, I'm feeling like, and you guys can really teach each other a lot. That's what I'm saying. Teaching each other a whole lot. But really working on this, the communication is really, really important to like look into here. Because someone doesn't have the capacity to really learn from each other, or you learning from them or them learning from you. I'm going to clarify this one. But at the bottom of the deck, you had Chariot. This is going to be successful. You guys could be traveling together. And look at the Queen of Cups right behind it. Yes, you're starting to realize you're going to make a decision. And it's nurturing. You realize that this energy right here, whom you have to forgive, they actually are nurturing. They're loving. It's successful. A lot of travel. And you feel like it was a big mistake leaving them behind and disconnecting this relationship with the Four of Wands here in the reverse. Because now it feels like, wow, this is deep. You really miss this person. I really feel like I'm not a success without them. And it's just like, what to do, all of these options. Fantasy, you might even be fantasizing about them. They could be fantasizing about you. This is vice versa. This could feel like this could be them too. But you fantasize about them, And again, it's like what to do with this. Because it's a success. It's a journey. It's like, okay, should I take this road and offer them foundation again? Offer them commitment again because they broke my effing heart. Right? So, wow. That's deep, guys. It's very, very deep. So let's get some advice. If you take them back, I think they want you back too. It's a fear of connecting again. I think there's a fear like, oh, I want to offer them this new love, or them offering me this new love and forgiving them forgiving me, and learning each other again. Because again, breaking free from something that was extremely beautiful. Also, what I'm seeing too is you breaking free from something feels that could have been very codependent too, and you're starting to realize that also. And connecting with other people is important, and you're starting to see like that could have possibly been an incapacity, maybe just due to codependency, feeling a little bit shameful or doubtful and suspicious, that it creates this incapacity to connect with others. But you have this ability. You're, again, with that Three of Pentacles, is someone who's very masterful at what they do, and they connect with other masterful people at what they do. Even if you didn't have time in this, again, don't think too much on it. Don't doubt yourself. I'm also feeling that energy too. Don't doubt yourself. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Your wisdom on your own, okay? Don't doubt yourself. You're skillful, okay? Or creating or learning a skill. Don't feel like you don't have the capacity to do that. You have the capacity to do anything that you can set your mind to, okay? So let's get some advice, guys. For my beautiful Pisces. All right. Well, Spirit gave you 3. Oh, okay. So my fearless freedom lights up the world. Yes, it does. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And I am the dreamer of my dreams. Oh my God, that's powerful. Okay, 2 messages. Whatever you're dreaming of forgiving this person because they make you so happy and balanced, and it feels good with them. Regardless of the mistakes they've made, regardless of their weaknesses, regardless of, the incapacity to connect because of the communication or doubt or shame or whatever. These are calls for help. The separation actually is the call for help, because if you use your fearless freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do, okay, you're definitely coming into the realization with the World card here. You're definitely realizing, I don't have no passion in my life. I need to go after what's passionate. This person made mistakes, but so what? I want to offer them a cup of love. That's your fearless freedom lighting up the world. I want to break free from anything that feels codependent. I have the capacity to become skillful at anything that I put my mind to, because I'm the master of my own beliefs. I am open to learning and forgiving myself for even thinking that I don't have the capacity to do it. Your fearless freedom lights up the world, okay? Just the whole judgment of yourself, that's just a cry for help. That's not true, okay? Because you're the dreamer of your dreams. You can, whatever you dream, it becomes a reality, okay? You have to be fearless. If you're scared to forgive this person and offer them this token of love, you're actually, again, going to be creating an area of separation that that's, again, stagnation. It's prolonging it, creating a fearless freedom. The worst case scenario for you to not forgive them is being in the same situation that you're in. Also, this also really calls for you to dream big. Don't think that you can not do it when you can. You have, this energy feels like a portal's being open, period, for you. You just open right now, and there's a lot of receiving that needs to take place. But you have to really truly know that this is it for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for some really awesome things to be created. Bumping head with the right people to get what you need out of life, period. Breaking free from anything that feels codependent and feeling bound to, or shameful, or mistrustful, or suspicious. That's not true. None of that's true. None of that's true. Okay? So that's the message I have for you guys. I think that's it. That is a beautiful reading, guys. Very, 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 very beautiful. I really hope you enjoyed that reading. That will only resonate for some because this is only a general reading. And I appreciate you guys coming to my channel. Take care. Bye.